Alright folks, it's DIECAST Buffet here again, and welcome back to another Wave review. Wave 5 has finally been announced, and I gotta admit, man, I am so excited that we finally got a Wave announcement. The last time we had a Wave announcement was for Wave 4, and that was, what, May 15th? So now we get Wave 5, and it's about the mid portion of July. We're well overdue for one. They usually do, or at least according to last year, they usually did maybe one wave per month, so we are definitely behind, but we're going to go ahead and roll into this one. So starting off, the first car, we have Ryan Newman's 2019 Wyndham Rewards Ford Mustang. And this car is something you're going to be able to get in the Gold Series. You're going to be able to get this in the Gold Series. I, in fact, actually pre-ordered this in the Gold Series, so I believe this car is going to be releasing, or at least shipping, early August or late July, so make sure to look for that one. It's a decent paint scheme. I'll touch on it a little bit more later. And then the next car we have is Kevin Harvick's 2019 Hunt Brothers Pizza Ford Mustang. I think this one had writing all over the wall. I was hoping and praying it was a Kyle Larson Clover car, but that was too early for that. But the Hunt Brothers Pizza car, it's pretty cool looking. It's got a lot of bare space on the side I'm not really a fan of, but this car has been out in the Gold Series since early June, so this is going to be the trend of this wave, is a lot of already released cars in the Gold Series. I don't like it personally, but you got that car right there. First Harvick of 2019 in the Authentics line. Car number 3 is going to be a fan favorite, or maybe not. This one, in my opinion, is extremely disappointing. So I have been waiting for the Kansas Chase Elliott win to go into the NASCAR Authentics line, but they decide, hey, we're going to release an Authentics, but we're not going to put a race win card. This bugs me beyond words, because I legitimately want to collect every Chase Elliott race to win diecast, and you got the Watkins Glen has a card, the Dover has a card, but the Kansas comes with a stupid playoffs race win whatever sticker. I'm so upset about this, and probably more than I really should be. I'm so upset about this because you buy the car, it's like, oh, I got a Chase Elliott Kansas win. Well, it doesn't tell you the name, the date, the statistics of the race, how many lead changes, none of that. It's just a plain Jane magnet. And in my opinion, it's a 20-cent magnet chunk. I don't even care. I'm so upset about this. I'm not even gonna lie. I am so upset about this. This is Lionel making a very poor business choice, in my opinion. They could have done this with the Erik Jones Daytona win. No, they decided to do it with the Chase Elliott win, one of the most popular race wins, diecast that are going to be out there, and they mess it up, in my opinion. So I'm extremely disappointed and severely upset about this. But moving on to the next diecast, you're going to get Austin Dillon's 2019 Dow 50th Anniversary RCR paint scheme. So this car is, it's got a really nice gold base color to it, but I gotta admit, it's a little bland. I skipped out on this car, and I went ahead and got the Bass Pro Shops one. It's much better than this. This car is very bland, in my opinion, but the gold is really nice. So if you're an RCR fan, you can collect not only the 3-car in the 50th anniversary, wrap, you can also get Daniel Henricks 2019 Caterpillar Bass Pro Shops 50th Anniversary RCR number 8 Chevrolet Camaro. And this is the first Daniel Henricks diecast to be in the NASCAR Authentics line. So you're going to be able to get a pretty cool paint scheme, but then again, it's bland, man. And you got Bass Pro Shops on the hood, and you got Caterpillar on the side. It's 2 paint schemes that you would want to get together, but at the same time, is it really that good of a paint scheme? Next up, I mean, you could go ahead and call this a 2018 car, to be honest. You have Erik Jones's 2019 DeWalt Toyota Camry. From my perspective here, it's literally the same paint scheme as last year, and it's in the Authentics line, but But one thing I really like about it is you're actually getting an Erik Jones magnet. I like the square magnet. I really do. So that's a big plus. We're going to be getting the magnet with it. You're going to be getting the magnet with it, so that's a big plus. But this could have been so much better if they would have released maybe a Sport Clips DMP. I don't know. I understand they got to get a Joe Gibbs Racing plug in there, but how are we 5 waves into 2019 and we don't have a Kyle Busch 164 in the Authentics line? Blows my mind. No 2019 Kyle Busch diecast. I'm shocked because you got 2 of them already in the Gold Series. You got the Interstate Batteries one, and they're going to have the M&M's candy bar car, as I would call it. They could have released the Interstate Batteries one in a bit of cheap plug. It released at the same time as Erik Jones one, but for whatever reason, they decided not to. I think that's a big L on Lionel's part there. Next up, and this is my favorite of this wave. This is my favorite, no question. Mark Martin's 1993 Darlington Southern 500 win for Thunderbird, man. We're talking Thunderbird, man. Wow. This is a beautiful paint scheme. It is so retro. I love it, man. And let me tell you, I wanted to get this in the Gold Series, and I was like, you know what, man? I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. They did the same thing they did with the Jeff Gordon Darlington win last year. Guess what? This diecast is going to be on the shelves probably about, maybe, I would estimate maybe 1 or 2 weeks, if not the weekend of the Southern 500. So it's pretty cool, you know, that they're going to be able to get this out a little bit earlier than the Jeff Gordon one last year. But this paint scheme is going to have a really cool card. I don't know how detailed it'll be. I don't know. I imagine it's going to have some detail. But no question, I was somehow right on this one. I stayed away from buying the Gold Series, hoping I can get the Authentics version. Sure enough, they did. That is going to be one fun review. Hope to God I can find it. Next up, we got Ben Rhodes, 2018 Kentucky Race Win, Carolina Nut Ford F-150. Now, this diecast, I like it. Do I love it? No, but it's still a nice diecast. You know, you're getting a green and white truck, another Thor Sport truck too. And if y'all don't remember seeing, Thor Sport practically just got executed for 2019 Gold Series releases. I mean, it was 5 Thor Sport trucks. Yes, 5 got the hammer. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. That's an entirely different topic there, but you're going to be able to get this 41 truck, so that's going to be cool. So all you stop motion guys out there, you're getting another truck to use, and to be honest with you, it looks pretty clean. I mean, I'm not really seeing anything on it. I could be wrong. I'll have to look around it and see, but it looks pretty clean, so who knows. But you're going to get a raced version Kentucky win from July 12th, 2018, Ben Rhodes. And next up, I feel like this might have just been the most obvious diecast to ever be in a wave. Jimmie Johnson's 2019 Ally Financial Camaro. As controversial as the paint scheme is, you know, it is what it is. It's a Jimmie Johnson paint scheme. This is just a lock for the Authentics line, and it made sense to be in Wave 5. Personally, I would like to see it in Wave 3, maybe 2, to build up a little hype, because if you could only get this car in the Authentics line months ahead of the Gold Series release, let me tell you, people are going to go nuts over this diecast. It's sold out. It sold out on Plan B sales whenever they first got this car in the Gold Series. I had to order mine through K-State. So definitely, if you have not picked up the Johnson car, pick it up in this one, man. You're going to be getting the hood to go with it. It's going to look freaking cool, especially with the William Byron hood piece. And, of course, our liquid color. It's going to be the Jimmie Johnson one. I think the liquid color, I mean, from a driver perspective, it's the right driver. From a paint scheme perspective, it's the wrong paint scheme. When you look at all the different ones, I don't know. I don't know which one maybe you would want to do a liquid color on from all these, because we already had the Hertz car, so I think doing the yellow one would have been a little bit with Erik Jones. I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking, I don't know. I feel like it's the right driver for a liquid color, but I just feel like it's the wrong paint scheme. And to be honest with you, all these paint schemes, I just really don't see a liquid color paint scheme looking good on it. Maybe the Ryan Newman, because it's got a lot of white. You can make that silver and blue, maybe, but I don't know. So that is all of Wave 5. You got 9 different releases. You got a couple race to win diecasts. Actually, 3 race win diecasts. So that's, I wouldn't say it's all-time high, but it's definitely up there. So that's cool. But this is my biggest beef with this wave, man. This is my biggest beef. Is that the only exclusives in this wave, the only exclusives, guys, only one. Yes, one is the Ben Rhodes truck. That is the only exclusive in this wave. Everything else you can get in the Gold Series. And to be honest with you, by the time this is on the shelf, every single one of these diecasts you can order in the Gold Series. The only exclusive is the truck. That's it. So, in my opinion, that's a huge bummer. And going by car to car, I think I'm going to... look, I already pre-ordered the Ryan Newman one. I like the paint scheme. I'm not a big fan of the small Windham Rewards decal on the side, but I do think this is going to be a cool diecast to get. I already got mine pre-ordered. I would buy it if I didn't. So that's one diecast I would recommend. The Kevin Harvick one, it's kind of bland, man. It's kind of bland. The Hunt Brothers Pizza, I don't know why they do the block on the side. They need to do long ways, you know, over the tire, not just a square block. It looks kind of weird. The Chase Elliott one, no question. I'm going to get 2 of those if I can. Just like the Dover win, if I can ever find that thing. Oh my God, Wave 4 is just treating me like the plague. But I'll try to get 2 of these, one to open and review, and then one to put up in my case. Austin Dillon one, I'll end up getting that. Do I recommend it? Honestly, I don't. Along with the Henricks one, I don't recommend them. It's just not the best looking paint schemes, man. They're really bland, but if you get the set, you got to get both of them. Keep them in the box. They might be worth something someday. The Erik Jones one, I'll get it, even though it's literally the same as last year. I'll still get it for the review. And, of course, the Mark Martin one, oh, my God, that's going to be a... Look, I want to review that diecast so freaking bad, man. I seen Race Day 2011 review his in the Gold Series. Holy cow, what a beautiful diecast. Cannot wait to get that. Hopefully we can. And, of course, the Ben Rhodes one, that's going to be a super fun review. Already got the Johnson car. Man, do I want to get the hood piece with it, but I'm not a big hood guy. I just want the hood piece because it's Johnson, but I'm going to skip out on that one because I already got it in the Gold Series. But if I find the liquid color, of course I'm going to get that. But overall, in conclusion, I do think Wave 5 is a disappointment. I'm going to be dead honest with you. Yes, you have 3 race win diecasts, but 2 of them are not even exclusive. You know, I believe that when we release a race win diecast in the Authentics line, it needs to be exclusive. You know, it needs to be exclusive, you know, because what you're getting is 2 of the same one. You're taking away 2 opportunities to get a diecast made from an entirely different, you know, track or a driver. I don't like these double race win releases. I don't like that, so that's a big L in my opinion. I feel like the Erik Jones diecast shouldn't have even been in the Authentics line this year. Maybe later on, maybe as a filler. I'm just shocked they didn't put a Kyle Busch one in. The Kevin Harvick one, I can understand getting the Hunt Brothers Pizza one out to get a little color, but I personally would like to see the Mobile 1 car in it, which I'm sure we'll get later on. The theme of this wave, man, the theme of it is you're getting a lot of diecast you'll be able to already get in the Gold Series. Sure, you could save a little money, but when you add in the amount of gas you have to spend to go to point A to point B, is it worth it? Is it really worth it? And for some people out there it is, but some people it isn't. And I think it just depends how you look at it. But personally, I do think this wave is a little bit of a disappointment. But we finally got a Jimmy Johnson. We finally got a Kevin Harvick. And guys, we got another truck. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Really appreciate y'all watching this video. Every single one of these diecasts will be reviewed on the channel. If I'm able to find the wave, I will buy all of it and I will review it. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the diecast reviews. I'm excited to get this wave. Even though some of the cars I'm not a huge fan of, I'm still going to get it because I want to make sure I can bring y'all the latest and greatest diecast reviews. Anyways, guys, thank y'all so much for watching. Hope you're having a great one out there. DIECAST Buffet, signing off.